A very good morning to all of you. So in last session, we already discussed about graphs. That is the first graph, y is equal to mx. So just once again I will revise the previous session. So y is equal to mx. Y is equal to mx. Right? Example, yesterday we took y equal to 2x. What is 2? 2 nothing but slope. So in physics, if any formula is in the form of y is equal to mx, what is the nature of the graph? Graph is a straight line passing through origin. Right? So for a given equation y is equal to mx, y is equal to mx, slope always constant. That is 2 always constant at any point along a straight line. Slope of that straight line at any point for this equation is always constant. Clear? Right. So in physics how to identify the given formula is in the form of y is equal to mx. In physics point of view, how you will expect graph is a straight line passing through origin. Listen carefully. In physics, any two quantities which are directly proportional to each other. For example, shall I write like this? Y proportional to x. Y proportional to x. By removing this proportionality, we are introducing constant. That constant here I am taking as m. Okay, so any two physical quantities in physics which are directly proportional to each other, then the nature of the graph is straight line passing through origin. Okay, so today also we will discuss a few more examples in physics, right? So one more example here I will write. F is equal to minus kx. F is equal to minus kx. Sir, what is F? F is, I told you already. Now we don't want to learn about what is F, what is X. Just we want how to use y equal to mx in physics based formulas. Okay, so F is equal to minus kx. Yes, F is equal to minus kx. F, nothing but here this is y. Okay, and which is equal to m into x. Clear? So m is equal to minus k. Then here slope is negative. Do you remember slope is negative? Right? Then what is the graph? F versus x. Sir, what is F? F is the spring force or restoring force. X nothing but elongation, extension, displacement. You can consider any term. So, spring force, read about spring force versus displacement. Force versus displacement. Here it is minus. Then graph becomes like this. Am I right? Clear? Okay. Then this angle is more than 90, less than 180. Therefore, slope is negative. Then how to find, what is the shortcut in physics? How to find slope? Y coordinate by x coordinate. Y coordinate by x coordinate, which gives what? Which gives k. In physics, k is known as spring constant. We will discuss this spring constant in work power energy in SHM oscillation chapter. You forget about all this, right? Then I will explain one more example. It is also very, very important. Listen. Next, one more example. A equals to minus omega square x. A is equal to minus omega square x. Right? Actually, it is the condition of ascension. Condition of ascension. Ascension means simple harmonic motion. Condition of ascension. Clear? Then it is also in the form of y is equal to m and x. Am I right? So here what is A? A is acceleration. A is acceleration. Okay? X is nothing but displacement. What is omega? Omega, angular frequency. Clear? Right? So you forget about all these terms. Just this is one physics relation. It is in the form of y is equal to mx. Then what is the nature of the graph? Nature of the graph is, if you consider xy plane along y a. Here along x displacement. Here m is equal to minus. Slope is negative. Slope is negative means you will get like this. Am I right? Okay? So these are the examples of y is equal to mx form in physics point of view. Right. So next concept is, next relation, y is equal to mx plus c. It is a linear relation. Okay? Linear relation. Y equal to mx plus c. Right? M slope. X and y are two variables. X is independent, y is dependent. C intercept. Clear? Right. Then next, you know very well, slope may be positive or negative. Clear? Similarly, intercept may be positive or negative. Okay? I wrote those 2 points already. And next, the most important thing is, what is the nature of the graph? If any physics relation, if it is in the form of y is equal to mx plus c, then what is the nature of the graph? Y is equal to mx. What is the nature of the graph? Graph is a straight line passing through origin. If it is y is equal to mx plus c, what is the nature of the graph? Nature of the graph is, it is a straight line but not passing through origin. Remember, it is a straight line but not passing through origin. Please remember. Right? So let us consider one example in mathematics. Y is equal to 2x plus 1. Y is equal to 2x plus 1. X is independent, y is dependent. 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, y is equal to 1. 1, 3, 2, 5, 3, 7. Now plot a graph between y versus x. Y versus x. Okay? Y versus x. Then, if you plot a graph, see, 0, 1 over. Next, 1, 3 over. Right? Here coordinates are 0, 1. Here coordinates are 1, 3. Here coordinates are 2, 5. Here coordinates are 3, 7. Now line joining of these points gives straight line, but it is not passing through origin. It cuts the y-axis at 1. Then that is nothing but intercept. So here what is the intercept? This is what intercept. C is equal to how much? 1. Clear? Right. But in physics point of view, we want how to find slope. Clear? Right. You know very well. See, from this intercept, here I consider one parallel axis. Here I consider one axis which is parallel to x-axis. Okay? Right. Then this is considered as x-axis. Then the angle of inclination made by this straight line with the positive parallel x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, take it as theta. Tangent of theta, which gives slope. But you know very well this theta is less than 90. So slope is positive. Then what is that slope? M is equal to 2. Clear? Okay, this is what actually mathematical approach. Right? But in physics point of view, where we use this relation, that is very, very important. Okay? Right. Yes. Dear students, just now only we discussed y is equal to mx plus c. M may be positive and negative, c may be positive and negative. So total we get 4 cases. 4 cases. I wrote all 4 cases here. Okay? First, slope is positive, intercept is positive. Slope is positive, intercept is positive. For example, y equal to 2x plus 1. Slope is positive, intercept is positive. Graph is a straight line. Graph is a straight line, but not passing through origin. Right? Then this is what actually you can consider. This is what actually intercept. It is intercept. C, which is positive or negative. This is positive or negative. Positive only. Right. Then after that, how to calculate whether slope is positive or not? Yes, consider from this intercept you can consider one axis which is parallel to x-axis. Okay. Then the angle made by this, it is less than 90. Less than 90 means slope is positive. Clear? This much information is enough. Okay. The next one is, I will write one more example. Y is equal to 2x minus 1. Y is equal to 2x minus 1. See here, intercept C is minus 1. C is minus 1. M is 2. M is 2. Slope is positive. Intercept is negative. Very simple. Sir, whatever may be the case, graph is a straight line, but not passing through origin. Clear? Just based on this idea, we will expect the nature of the graph is like this. Yes, this is what graph. Otherwise, if you want to know this nature, again take some random values, draw the tabular column and take some model graph and again you will get same graph only. So, it is what? Graph. It is not passing through origin. Okay? Right. Then this is what actually intercept. This intercept is taken along negative y-axis. Yes, it is correct. Negative intercept. C is negative. This value is how much? C minus C. Okay. Then slope is positive. Yes, correct. This is theta. Again, I don't want to explain how to take theta. Clear? Right. Then this theta less than 90. So slope is positive. Next case 3. Case 3. Slope is negative, intercept is positive. Here I will write one example. Y equal to minus 2x plus 1. Y equal to minus 2x plus 1. C plus 1. M minus 2. Yes. Now nature of the graph is like this. Clear? Then what is this? This is positive intercept, right? Then you know this is what angle of inclination with the positive x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. This is more than 90, less than 180. If theta is more than 90, less than 180, slope is always negative. Yes, Tatam. Right? The next one, fourth case. I hope you understand. Clear? I think you already studied all these graphs in 10th standard. Next one, case 4. Slope is negative. Intercept is also negative. Slope is negative. Intercept is also negative. Then, this is what? The graph for this condition. See, here, this becomes negative intercept. Clear? I hope you understand. Right. Then this is what actually positive x-axis. Positive x-axis. Then angle made by this line with the positive x-axis is more than 90, less than 180. Then slope is negative, intercept is also negative. But in physics point of view, this graph, means this case, very important, and this case is also very important, and this case is also very important. Most of the relations in physics is in the form of case 1, case 2, case 3. Clear? Right. Now, so far we discussed y equal to mx plus c form and its nature and 4 cases. Clear? Now, our basic question is where we use this linear relation equation in physics point of view. Right. So, applications in physics. V is equal to U plus AT. Students, do you remember this equation? In 9th class, motion chapter. First equation of motion. This is the first equation of motion. What is V? V is final velocity. What is U? U is initial velocity. What is A? A is uniform acceleration, constant acceleration. What is T? T is time. Now the question is, now I will ask one question. Sir, is this equation is in the form of y is equal to mx or y is equal to mx plus c? I will give few seconds time. You just recall. Is it in the form of y is equal to mx or y is equal to mx plus c? Tell me your answer. It is not in the form of y is equal to mx. So nature of the graph is not nature of the graph. What is the nature of the graph? If it is not in the form of y is equal to mx, it is in the form of mx plus c because of initial velocity constant. Here A also constant. We will discuss all these in detail in first PUC, first chapter, that is motion in a straight line. Okay? Right. Then this is what our physics equation. Okay? Now here I will compare like this. V. We are assuming as y. Okay? Then next x, t, consider as x coordinate. Okay? Then u, it is in the form of u, nothing but intercept, right? Then a compared with m. Am I right? I hope you understand. This equation is in the form of y equals to mx plus c. Clear? Okay. Then next, intercept positive m plus a. Slope is also positive. Just now only we discussed case 1. Slope is positive, intercept is positive, right? Then what is the graph? Am I right? Yes. It is a straight line passing through origin or? No, it is not passing through origin. Yes. What is this? In mathematics, it is known as intercept. In physics, in this relation, this is nothing but initial velocity u. Okay. After that, you just draw a line parallel to time axis. Time, nothing but x-axis. Clear? Then this angle, take it as theta. This theta less than 90. It is less than 90. Okay? Then shall I write like this? Slope positive. Then slope of this graph gives what? In yesterday we already discussed what is the logic. Shortcut. Slope y coordinate by x coordinate. Okay. Y coordinate by x coordinate. Velocity by time, which gives what? Acceleration. Clear? Right. Then velocity by time, which gives what? Acceleration. Intercept is also positive. Clear? Any doubt? No. Right. So this is first equation of motion. If you have any doubt, you please write down. First equation of motion. This equation we will discuss in the second chapter in first PUC, motion in a straight line. Next, V is equal to U minus GT. Wait. I think here it may go cross. Okay. Right. V is equal to U minus GT. Yes. It is also similar to this only. Right? But what is the difference, you know? This equation, it is for equation of motion of a body thrown vertically upward. When it is thrown upward, this A becomes minus G, acceleration due to gravity substituting U minus GT. V is equal to U minus GT. Right? Now again, you compare like this. Right? Then V is equal to Y. V is equal to Y. Okay? T is equal to X. Okay? Then next, U. C, intercept. What is this? Minus G. Slope negative or positive? Negative. Here positive. Here negative. I will write like this. Y C plus mx. Array a plus b also written as b plus here. So mx plus c also written as c plus mx. U c t x m m nothing but minus g. Correct? Minus g. So here minus g m. Clear? Now in this slope is negative, intercept is positive. Then what is the nature of the graph? Nature of the graph is a straight line, but not passing through origin. But here slope is negative, intercept is positive. Yes. Graph becomes like this. If you have any doubt about this graph, just check your previous 4 cases. In this equation, slope negative, intercept positive. Okay? Right. So graph is a straight line but not passing through origin. Then shall I take this is what intercept? Yes. U, initial velocity. Clear? Initial velocity. Right. Then it is a straight line. In anti-clockwise sense, this is what angle of inclination. It is more than 90 or less than 90? More than 90, less than 180. So slope is negative. Clear? Motion of this equation also we will discuss in motion in a straight line, PUC first year. Okay? Motion of a body when it is thrown upward. Motion of a body when it is thrown upward. Okay? When body is thrown upward, motion of a body when it is thrown upward. So here there is no space. Please here you write down motion of a body when it is thrown upward. Clear? Right. Then next third one. This is new equation. Okay? Sir, here I will write. What is F? What is C? Do you know different temperature scales? Human body temperature measured in degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit? Fahrenheit. Am I right? Fahrenheit, right? So F is nothing but Fahrenheit. C, Celsius. Temperature of the room. 27 degrees Celsius. Temperature of the room we are expressing degrees Celsius. Human body temperature we are expressing in Fahrenheit. Okay? Then what is the relation between Fahrenheit and Celsius? This equation we will discuss in thermal properties of matter. Okay? That is also PUC first year only. Clear? So F is Fahrenheit. Here I will write F Fahrenheit. C, Celsius. Okay? But here I don't have space because of I want to compare like this. Now, here it is a graph between F versus C. Shall I write like this, similar to this? F equals to Y. Right? The next C equals to X. Students, C is not intercept. See, these are physics symbols. C Celsius. Celsius. It is temperature scale. Celsius. Right. Next. 32. 32 is intercept. Is intercept. Intercept. 9 by 5. What is 9 by 5? Slope. M. Here I will write for confusion. Here this is C means intercept. Intercept. Okay. Here this C means Celsius. Temperature measured in Celsius. Okay. Again it is in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. Mx plus c. Slope plus 9 by 5 minus 9 by 5 plus 9 by 5. So slope is positive. Intercept plus 32 minus 32 plus. Okay. Then here slope is positive, intercept is positive, nothing but it is similar to this. Clear? Right? Now we can draw like this. Okay? Even if you can extend like this. Okay? Right? Then here you will get intercept similar to this. How much? Intercept is how much? 32. 32. Okay, then draw a line. Draw a line parallel to x-axis and consider like this. Theta. Okay, here theta less than 90. So slope is positive. Intercept is also positive. So these are the three applications. These two are belongs to motion in a straight line first PUC. This equation belongs to thermal properties of matter. Clear? Yes. Right. So two more applications I am going to explain. K equal to C plus 273. Sir, please don't ask how we will get these relations. We will discuss in PUC syllabus. Now my intention is just I want to compare physics relations with mathematical relations. K is a Kelvin. It is also one type of temperature scale like Celsius, Fahrenheit, Kelvin, C, Celsius. This is what relation between Kelvin scale and a Celsius scale. Now the question is plot a graph between K versus C. See, you just observe this equation. Y mx plus C. Sir, how to decide, sir? Here C nothing but x. This 273 intercept. I told you clearly already in the last application. Here C intercept. Here C Celsius. Clear? Right. Then K y, c, x. Okay. Here this intercept is plus 273 or minus 273 or plus 273 plus. Intercept is positive. Fine. Slope. Sir, here what is the value? Here what is the value? 0 na, 1 na, 2 or 3 or 1. 1 into c, 1 only. Am I right? C nothing but x. Comparing, just we are comparing. C nothing but x. Then what is the value of m? Here in front of c, what is that value? 1. 1 into c nothing but c only. Then slope is plus 1. Slope is plus 1. Slope is plus 1 means slope is also positive. Slope positive, intercept is positive, then graph is a straight line but it is not passing through origin. It cuts the Kelvin scale at this intercept. That intercept is nothing but 273. Okay, Right. Then next, I want to find angle of inclination. Then, this is what? Theta. Please tell me what is the value of theta. I want value. So far you are not asking yes, but here I am asking why, sir. You know the slope value. How much? M is equal to 1. But do you know the formula to find the theta value? Slope formula, M is equal to tan theta. Tan theta is equal to 1. Yes. Mathematicians in trigonometry, tan theta is equal to 1 when theta is equal to 45 degrees. 45 degrees. Am I right? So, tan theta equal to 45 degrees means it is equal to 1. Then here theta is equal to how much? 45 degrees directly. Correct? Yes. Right. Next one. Last one. Fifth application. This equation actually we will discuss in second PUC. Second PUC. It is actually photoelectric equation. It is called photoelectric effect or photoelectric equation. Okay? Right. Photoelectric equation. You forget about all these terms first of all. Just we want only what is the form of this equation. Ke, kinetic energy. H, I think you already studied in chemistry. H nu, quantum energy. Planck's equation. H nu. H is Planck's constant. Nu is the frequency of radiation. Okay, W, it is work function. You forgot about the work function. Yes. Now this is what our actual physics relation. Then here I want to plot a graph between Ke versus frequency. Kinetic energy versus frequency. So this is kinetic energy. Kinetic energy. Right? Kinetic energy equals to Y, right? Nu equals to X. Clear? C, intercept, plus or minus, minus. Intercept, nothing but work function, negative. Next, M. PM. Okay, so in this, if you observe this, it is in the form of, like, again here I will write Y, M, X plus C. Intercept, C, negative, slope, positive, right? Intercept is negative, slope is positive, right? Graph becomes like this. Clear? Right. Then this intercept, nothing but W. Okay? Then this is theta less than 90. So slope is positive. So dear students, I hope you will understand all these applications related to y is equal to mx plus c. I will give one more example, but I do not do the other diagram. I think in 10th standard you studied lens formula, mirror formula. Do you remember lens formula, mirror formula? Simple. Mirror formula, lens formula, 1 by f, 1 by v plus 1 by u, or 1 by u plus 1 by u, mirror formula, lens formula. Okay? Right? Now, if you write like this. 1 by V is equal to 1 by V is equal to 1 by F minus 1 by U. Here also 1 by V is equal to this minus 1 by U taken this side plus 1 by U. Clear? Now I can write like this. 1 upon V equal to 1 upon F minus 1 upon U. 1 upon V equal to 1 upon F plus 1 upon U. Now the question is if you plot a graph between 1 upon V versus 1 upon U. Did you understand? 1 upon V I can consider as Y. 1 upon U I will consider as X. Right? But focal length of given mirror, given lens always constant only. Focal length for a given lens, for a given mirror always constant. So it is also in the form of 1 by V considered as V. 1 by U considered as X. Y is equal to mx. Here m is how much? 1. Right? Y is equal to mx plus c. Intercept is how much? 1 by f. X is how much? 1 by u. Similarly in this also 1 by v, take it as y. 1 by u, take it as x. Y plus mx. Here what is the value of m? 1. Then this is intercept. Clear? So but I don't want to draw those diagrams because of you have to follow some sign conventions. The graph is different, but just for idea purpose I am telling you. Even in ray optics also we use this relation, that is y is equal to mx plus c. I think today's class is clear. Right? Okay, thank you.